Our soul is God's coin. Render it to Him. My dear brothers and sisters, today's gospel deals with the question of paying taxes. The key element in today's gospel is the coin. Now, what relevance does a coin have for me and you today? Saint Bernard gives the answer. Render unto Caesar the penny which has Caesar's image, and render unto God the soul which He created after His own image and likeness. The icon or image of Caesar made the coin the property of the emperor, returnable to him. God has a similar right over us. Genesis 1:26 tells us that we are made in the icon or image of God. Thus, we are to render ourselves to God. By the question, whose image is it on the coin? Jesus asked them, whom did the coin really belong to? Today, the same question is asked to each one of us. Whom do you belong to? Is our answer to my family, to my career, to my wealth? If so, God has lost His coin. We ought to realize the divine image imprinted in us. We must live in the knowledge of this fundamental belonging of our heart to the Father who created each one of us in the image of His beloved Son, teaches Pope Francis. The only merit that we possess in this life is not our family or our wealth, but our belongingness to God. As John Tauler, the Dominican mystic, taught, what remains to man formed after God's image is but a body full of sorrow and a soul full of God. By paying tax, the coin is returned to Caesar. But how can we return to God what is His? Saint Hilary tells us, we are bound to render unto God the things of God, our body, our soul, and our will. For God's coin is man, in whom is the image of God. Jesus in Mark 22:36 and 39 taught us what God desires from us. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. My dear brothers and sisters, God does not want money or property. He just needs love from you. When we love God and neighbor from the depth of our heart, we offer ourselves to God, who is love personified. Dear friends, God seeks His coin from you and me, and our response involves surrendering our heart to the law of love. My son, give me your heart, and let your eyes observe my ways, counsels Proverbs 23:26. As we strive to render to God His due, with St. Paul, let us also present our very selves as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, so that God may not lose His coin.